how this book helped me, and how can it set you free. Before reading this book, I felt stuck in a rut. I kept attracting the same kind of partners, kept having the same arguments with my family. I couldn't understand why I felt so unseen, so unheard. Then I discovered Berne's concept of games. Games are like pre-programmed scripts we learned early in life. We play the victim, the rescuer, the persecutor. These games prevent real intimacy and connection. Games people play helped me identify the games I was playing. For example, I often played the yes but game. Someone would offer a suggestion and I'd shoot it down with a yes, but this game stemmed from a fear of vulnerability. One of the most transformative concepts in games people play is the idea of ego states, parent, adult, and child. These states represent different ways of thinking, feeling, and behaving. We often get stuck in one state, leading to communication breakdowns. The key is learning to operate from the adult ego state. This state is rational, objective, and present. It's about responding thoughtfully, not reacting emotionally. Communicating from my adult state has been a game changer. At the heart of games people play is a yearning for authenticity. We play these games, often unconsciously, because we're afraid of being vulnerable, of being truly seen and known. But the irony is, these games prevent us from experiencing the very connection we crave. To build truly authentic relationships, we have to be willing to drop the act, to take off the masks and show up as our true selves. This requires courage, vulnerability, and a willingness to be uncomfortable. It means letting go of the need to control, to be right, to win. It means embracing the messy, imperfect beauty of genuine connection. Growing through self-awareness. Games people play isn't just about understanding others, it's about understanding ourselves. It's about recognizing how our past experiences, particularly those from childhood, shape our present-day interactions. It's about acknowledging the wounds we carry and how they influence the roles we play in our relationships. For me, this meant confronting some painful truths about my childhood and how it shaped my attachment style. It meant recognizing the ways I was unconsciously recreating unhealthy dynamics from my past. But here's the thing about self-awareness. It's painful, yes, but it's also incredibly liberating. Because once we understand our patterns, we can start to change them. Managing conflicts better. Conflict is inevitable in any relationship. It's how we handle conflict that determines whether it tears us apart or brings us closer. Games people play taught me that most conflicts escalate because we get hooked into playing games. We react emotionally, get defensive, and resort to blame and criticism. We stop listening, stop trying to understand, and instead we focus on winning, on being right. By learning to recognize the games I was playing, I could start to interrupt them. I could take a step back, take a deep breath, and choose to respond from my adult state. This allowed me to approach conflicts with more compassion, curiosity, and a genuine desire to understand. 6. Improving work relationships. You might think games people play is just about personal relationships, but its principles apply to any interaction, including those in the workplace. Office politics, power struggles, passive-aggressive communication. These are all examples of games being played out in a professional setting. This book helped me see these dynamics more clearly. I started noticing the games people were playing, the roles they were taking on, and the underlying motivations driving their behavior. More importantly, it helped me learn how to navigate these situations more effectively. I learned to set boundaries, to communicate assertively, and to stay true to my values, even in challenging situations. Taking control of my behavior. The most empowering message of games people play is this: we are not victims of our past. We have a choice in how we respond, in the games we play, in the relationships we create. This book isn't about blaming our parents or our past. It's about taking responsibility for our own behavior, for the choices we make, for the patterns we perpetuate. It's about recognizing that we have the power to break free from unhealthy dynamics and create relationships that are truly life-giving. Outro: authenticity, your key to deeper connections. Games people play has made me more aware of my interactions. By interrupting unhealthy patterns, I'm building authentic relationships. These insights have made me a better communicator. I feel more connected to people around me and to myself.